clash between two teams from the state of Ohio, and here football is important, and beating an in-state rival carries a little more weight. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio's offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Hendricks. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Kick is in the air. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off a defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Pine. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. There he goes! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man, it's Pine. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Final play of the quarter coming. Trying to get the corner. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Hendricks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Bobcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Navarro. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. They just keep firing. He's got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bobcats! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fires to the wideout. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. To the air, it's Pine. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
They call third down money down for a reason. Like, second down, they get the sack, put them in a situation where it's a known passing situation. And how about this offense, man? They're trying to throw the football down the field, but this guy doesn't panic. He doesn't flinch. Does a nice job. Nobody covered, doesn't force the football, and even better, takes off, scrambles, and gets the big first down for this offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Using his legs, it's McMillan. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wants to fire on second down. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Pine. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Ohio, 7. Bowling Green, 3.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit back. backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the left. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Payton Stadium.
The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The ball's free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Bobcats! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And did a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's McMillan. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Pine. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. On the run, it's McMillan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll try to blast their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BG. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Navarro. Pucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He'll take a deep shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bobcats are on the move. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Navarro. With the catch, it's Hendricks. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Gossett. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. They're trying to slam it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Pine. That's reeled in, it's Middleton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll try to pop the draw. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's McMillan. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Garcia. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Falcons! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. I mean, you better bring your big boy pads if you're going to play in this one.
Big boy pads, big boy helmet, big boy underwear. You better bring it all with you because these are two great teams. We talked about it all week. Mirror images, going at it. Who's going to make the plays late to take this over the top?
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short now. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Caught near the sticks. It's Gossett. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Oh, what a move. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The snap sets up the throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to pass, it's Pine. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Gonna swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McMillan. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Hogan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hogan. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's McMillan. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's Pine. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee.